All right. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Smurto. Back again with another banger. This is more of a live commentary. Um, I wanted to make this video. I made a video like this when Splitgate 2 first released, but um, it's definitely a little outdated and non-specific, so I wanted to make another video just kind of describing like how I move the way that I move and how you guys can do it too. You can utilize like momentum sliding and whatnot in your gameplay. So one thing that I do have to note, all of this is only possible with this perk. You need the slide perk and it tells you get a longer slide. But that's not all it does, and I'm going to show that in this video because it's not just a longer slide, it's so much more than that. And I mean, you guys know me, I absolutely crutch on that kind of a perk. It's my favorite perk in the game. You know what I mean? Like, I love it. So yeah, here we go. I'm super excited to make this video because I listen, man, I'm a movement sweat. I love the movement in this game. I think it's honestly the best movement. Like, I'm biased, of course, but I think it's the best movement in any shooter, period. Better than Titanfall, better than Quake, better than, you know, any of that. So, alright. So let's kind of get started here. So I'm going to start with the basics, and then from there I'll kind of get more specific. So obviously the biggest thing is that sliding downhill like this gives you momentum, right? And you can basically, you can hold that slide for as long as you want, like that. And part of that is because you're doing this, but part of it too is because you're using the slide perk. The slide perk also lets you slide like that. So you can basically slide down the... Oh, that's cool. It kind of looks like... I don't know if I did that or if that's just a part of the map, but if I made that bark, that's actually so sick. Anyway, as you guys saw there, you can slide and kind of take a 90-degree angle like that, which lets you do some insanely good strafes. Yeah, so that's the basic mechanic. Now, what I do is I rarely hold those slides. What I do is I do something called bunny hopping, where I jump slide, jump slide, jump slide, kind of like this. And I wish I could go in third person, but it just looks like you're kind of gliding on the ground, right? And the cool thing about Splitgate is that you actually don't have to press your crouch button as soon as you hit the ground. You can literally press your crouch whenever you're in the air, and it will register it when you fall to the ground. So I'll give you an example here. So I'm going to slide a jump in the air and then crouch, and I'll tell you when I crouch. Okay, I'm crouching right now, and it registers that as a slide. As soon as I hit the ground, it registers it as a slide. So you don't really have to be super precise with it. Like, I press slide right there. Basically, as soon as I hit my jump button, I press slide again. And you kind of get in a rhythm where you can really get going. So when I'm skating around like this, I kind of think of my movement and my momentum on like a scale, right? And there are things that give me more momentum, and there are things that can take away my momentum. So, for example, when I slide down a hill, that gives me more momentum. When I slide up a hill like this, it slows it down a little bit. And when I hold a slide, it slows down the momentum a little bit. Does that kind of make sense? So I gain it, and then if I keep sliding, I lose it. So that's why when you see me move around, I kind of don't hold that slide and especially going uphill, uphill especially, you don't want to slide uphill because you're going to lose speed. I mean, there are certain circumstances where, I mean, you want to slide uphill, but if you're trying to preserve your momentum, you don't really want to do that. And when I'm skating around like this, like right now, I'm not losing any speed because I'm not really sliding. Now, when I slide around here, I lose a little bit of speed. And there are circumstances where like let's say I want to get around the corner here. I can't just skate. I have to use the slide. So there are circumstances when you literally have no other option. Like I have to slide right here in order to make that turn. But when you have the slide perk, you can make that turn. You can't make that turn if you don't have the slide perk. Like let me show you what it looks like without the slide perk. And I'll try to do the exact same thing. So you can kind of do it. You can kind of skate when you don't have a slide perk. Like you see, I'm still skating right now, but you don't have as much control. You see, it's not really as fluid, and I can't make these quick, like 90-degree lateral turns that I can with slide. Like I can't even really. You see that? It's like super. I don't know. It's not as fluid. Like I can't make this turn right here. Oh, okay, I can, but you see, it's like super slow. So slide is the perk you want to be running. Okay, let me jump off the map again so I can get my precious baby back. All right. Okay. So, for example, when I'm sliding around, looking around, I'm just looking for chances to gain momentum just from the map, right? So, uphill, there's a hill right here. I'll slide down that. That gives me momentum. Bam. Ramp right here. Slide down that. Bam. Momentum. And you see how I'm using my jetpack booster to traverse areas. Like if I slid up that ramp right there, I would have lost so much momentum. Let me actually get it back before I start giving you guys false information. So, got my momentum back. Slide down the ramp. Gliding. Let me slide. Oh, no. And sometimes that happens where if you don't slide, like if you don't slide at all. That was so weird. I thought I heard somebody in my lobby. If you don't slide at all and you just like hit the ground, like let me kind of show you here. It stops you if you don't crouch. So you gotta always be sliding. So let's do it again. All right, let me slide up this. I lost it. I lost it right there. You see? It didn't allow me to keep skating. But if I go down, skate over, bam, I can keep going. So I'll kind of do a route and I'll kind of explain it. Gains momentum. I'm going to lose a little bit going around here. That's okay. Even. I'm going to lose a little bit. Oh, I actually messed up. See, I wasn't going to say. Let's talk about the jetpack too, because that's really important. Your jetpack recharges as soon as you hit the ground. So, if you are, managing your jetpack well, you realistically can never run out of it. And it gives you a little bit of a boost if you tap it like that. See that? If you hold it, it's not going to give you as much of a boost. But those quick taps, those help you. And that's all it really is. It's just knowing the map, knowing where you can slide down a hill, knowing when you need a jetpack. So yeah, I hope this helps. If it did, leave me a like, drop a sub, whatever you want to do. I usually post, excuse me, I usually post at least once a week, ranging from, you know, like montages to guides like this, but hope you guys have a great rest of your day. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I'll be seeing you guys in the arena. Peace out.